2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see it?
Finau won their last matchup, so I expect some fierce competition today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. He's in a share of 10th position. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right, so a good accurate approach required. And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That makes its way to the first cut.
Nice out the rough here.
Setting up miles from the hole. Well, that's a bit disappointing. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And there it is. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires two big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those two bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Playing their fourth shot. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Currently at +1 for the day. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Not much to this hole, although with the bunker short left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
They've decided to club up.
I don't think you can measure this putt in feet. It actually has to be measured in time. It's going to take so long to get there. Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Oh, this looks pure. What an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Let's have a look at Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them.
This putt for par here. That will work.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole. The bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Getting ready to play their third.
Just 3 strokes back. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well holed.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. He didn't get that one cleanly. That one's hooking. Second shot here on the 8th. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That's frustrating. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. Finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green. It's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Okay, it's time to make the turn, and a good time to reflect on the action so far. Rich?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
That's disappointing. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's got this for his par.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Straight out of the top draw.
Great touch.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3, measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
If he holds this, he'll tie with Tony.
And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Time now for the 4th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, almost went in.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And this putt coming up for his par.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
This is their 5th shot. 5 shots off the pace. That's certainly a shot saver there, Rich.
Saving a stroke there by chipping in for the bogey.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Yeah, that one will play. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
A quality shot, that.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Oh, it's great to see the energetic, effervescent Harold Varner III leading this tournament.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Left yourself an opportunity.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Well, the old hammer hands putt. This next putt is for bogey. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's that man, Harold Varner, leading this event.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And here we are with their 4. That's a touch of class.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And that will do it for this player today.
Well, with that, unfortunately, this person's event is over. Unable to make the cut here today. That's a shame.
It's a sinking feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it. Either way, it's just not a good feeling, and hopefully better days ahead.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.